Ça passe, c'est Karel et avec Monsieur Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo, c'est un Haïtien qui a fait un pile bagay dans le monde musique, là, dans le monde social media, dans le monde advertisement. Monsieur huge. Et monsieur, justement, prend un petit temps pour parler avec nous pour plusieurs raisons. Premièrement, album il a créé le New King a sorti. Un album qui a 27 tracks sous lui. En plus, il annonce une tournée mondiale qui a commencé très bientôt pour suivre l'album. Non? Et puis, depuis que tu as annoncé track listing, non? Nous avons non Mikaben là-dedans, nous connaissons, nous aimons Mikaben. Donc, il était important pour nous faire cette conversation avec Jason sur carrière, sur l'album, ça y est, bien sûr, spécialement sur Mikaben. Jason, what's up, brother? Comment est-ce que tu fait?
Not boule boss. Tout by en femme. My cousin over here laughing like, what you laughing at?
Jason qui parle créole. En plus, le monde pas connaît.
Non, il pas connaît créole moins fort. Il pas connaît.
I know. Et bien, nous allons tester créole.
Oui, comme ça.
All right. OK. Comment un artiste en cours, un superstar global en cours, sent-il le album libre à sortir? Because it's been a long time since we passed an album. So how do you feel right now? Because 48 hours, album n'a pas arrivé là. Comment
man, I'm really excited, man. It's been a very long time, and it's been a long time for reasons, you know, behind the scenes. But I put my heart and soul into this album, and I hope people can find themselves within the stories of the album. I think this is, you know, probably my most emotional, most emotionally available album that you'd find. I think I've grown a lot. I mean, as I grow as a man, the music will change and shift. So yeah, you'll see a lot of different levels of Jason Derulo on this one.
Okay, perfect. When you announced the track listing, we had a lot of reaction. So from the track listing till the Spicy Margarita single that you dropped, comment réponse you? Yeah, how is the response?
Oh, you don't gotta translate, man. You can just.
Jason. So on mélange le jour.
Sometimes when people speak Creole, I can't understand when they're speaking too fast. You know the Haitians that's understand? Yeah, like the way you're speaking, I got everything.
Okay, perfect. All right. So yeah, so depuis le annoncé tracklist là, avec une vidéo qui t'est éclaté internet là, en pile monde t'es en pile réaction. So deux réactions ça alors lagué justement premier single là qui c'est Spicy Margarita avec Michael Bublé. Comment réponse pour vous? How's the feedback?
So the reception has been incredible, man. Spicy Margarita is number 8 on iTunes in the world, and it's just released. So really excited about that, obviously. And then the track listing being released and all the features and stuff caused a bit of a ruckus. So yeah, man, it's exciting times. It's been a very long time since I put out a project, so the excitement seems to be flowing, and the pre-sale has been going so well that I think there might be a plat coming pretty soon, which is kind of crazy, because this will probably be my most successful first week that I've ever had.
Perfect, that's good. Bon, you une collaboration yo, puisque dernier fois venu à Haïti, ou vraiment mette pays à sous dos, ou t'es à la citadelle là, ou t'es gen poste, ou t'es gen drapeau haïtien sous, ou t'es dans Port-au-Prince, nous t'es rencontré, ou t'es dans quartier latin, on t'a jam avec Princess Eud, Mikaben, etc. Quand j'ai visité ça. Et puis bon, tout le monde connaît la mort tragique Mika. Et puis 1 année après, Jason Derulo gon collaboration avec Mika, il choisit mettre sur l'album là. So, parlez-nous de comment collaboration avec Mikaben dans une fête, et puis ça veut dire pour que malgré que c'est pas là qu'on mette musique quand même sur projet ça.
So it happened kind of serendipitously. I mean, Mika did. I mean, first and foremost, I wanted to honor Mikaben. He's an inspiration to Haitians all over the world, and I should say to people all over the world, because not just Haitians, right? Inspiration to me as well, as I wanted to be more connected to Haitian music you know. And in my quest, I was introduced to Mika's music, and asked them to actually come and sing at one of my charity events. Um, and
I
hearing
remember
his
that.
music, and I'm tired. One last time. I'm tired. Oh, I want to give you some love. One last time now. I want to give my world. Never in that mood. My world. Never in that mood. He sang all night long, and I was just like, damn, this dude is talented. You know, he was singing his songs, he was singing other people's songs in Creole and English, you know, just all kinds of things through the night. And fast forward, he did a verse on one of my songs on social media.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
challenge. Yeah,
and it went
yeah.
viral. It went great.
You so hot, you hot for speed up, no beats to me hot. I love the way you move with your belly flat. I'm about to make a move, but I can't find the spot to me. One position, me the back shot. Man up all left, say baby, my never roll flat. Just tell me what you want, I'ma go shoot me shot. Who gon' for someone, baby, who vet to come back? Tande,
you girl in a tight top skirt, way that you move make my heart start to hurt. Hey, you girl in a tight top shot, you speed up 10 more beats to my heart.
You know, it was not very long after that I heard the crazy news that, you know, shocked our community, man. And I wanted to honor Mika. And for those who have never experienced Mika's talent, I want them to hear him. You know, he was just a special talent, world-class talent that, and I think a lot of people deserve to hear him, you know, and I think their lives would be blessed, you know, by hearing his voice and his talent. So I think this will be the first offering of my tribute to Mika.
And also, it's a way for you to really reconnect to your Haitian music and culture, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But honestly, you know, this will be the first one, and I think it's very fitting in so many different ways. But I love compa, and it's what I was raised on, you know. So it was so much fun getting to experiment with it. I was getting chills, you know, right and left because it's nostalgic. Every single family party that I've ever had, the backdrop is compa music. You know what I'm saying? So for me to now add that within my music directly, because I've done it before indirectly where you can't really kind of notice, but this is like directly doing compa music. It's an entirely different feeling, man, and I can't get enough of that, and I can't get enough of, you know, how it makes my parents feel and how it makes my family feel. You know, it's just different.
All right, of course. But mentioning your parents, est-ce que vous t'es jamais joué une pression avec tout succès que tu viens gagner pour moun dire, oh, pour qui ça va chanter en créole, pour qui ça va faire musique avec haïtien déjà, hein? Comment tu comptes faire face à demande ça, yo?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, my dad mostly is like when you gonna do a song for God and when you gonna do a song for Creole.
En créole.
It's those two things. So yeah, so that's both are on the list.
Yeah, but and you think right now is the right time to really put out a Creole and Copa song on your project?
100%.
Because you're a bigger artist now. You have more influence now, and I think it's the right time.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I've always wore my colors on my back and have always been very representative, even before I was famous. You know, I was always very proud of being Haitian, and now as I continue to travel the world, I want to add compa music to my set. So I need more compa songs, you know what I'm saying? People to the feeling that I get when I hear compa music. I want them to feel that as well. So it being music that makes me feel a certain way, I want to introduce that feeling to other people.
All right, I like that. Of course, you're going on tour for your album.
Yeah.
Is there any change, or do you have the plan to really continue to honor Mika and performing this song on your tour?
Yeah. So that song is part of my set, thankfully. So,
Yeah,
uh, yeah, that's gonna be really cool to have it on the world stage.
good. So you have 17 features on that album.
Damn.
Damn, yes.
I actually never counted. Ah,
Justement, comment mener tout moun sa yo sur un projet, Jason? Comment convaincre moun sa yo pour venir travailler avec vous sur album ça?
um, man, I like collaborating. It's like take something that you love doing and then add someone that you appreciate, in general.
Yeah.
Add that to the mix, and it just becomes that much more fun. I relate it to, if you love playing basketball and then you play basketball with somebody that you think is an amazing basketball player, it just becomes more fun. So I love doing that. I feel like it adds a different layer to the songs and to the album, because people bring their different spices. But there is a lot of material that is just me. So a lot of the collaborations are either people that don't really sing.
Yeah. Like
Like
that Gena, for example.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Or there's also songs that have two features on the one song. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there's also 27 songs. So
Yeah. That's a lot of songs.
yeah.
Yeah, talking about that, talking about Haiti, I'm konen ke ou te vin Haiti, you came to Haiti. Par contre, so te vin regle, maybe you can share a little bit. But at the same time, a lot of people were expecting Jason Derulo performing live in Haiti. Est-ce que Jason Derulo vle fon konser en Haiti? Ki sa Haitien ki en Haiti kapab espere de Jason?
More so than anywhere else in the world, I'd like to perform in Haiti.
Yeah.
And I want to do it correctly, because I feel like the first time is a historical time for me and for my family. So I want to do it the right way, having me go, having my family come with me, in the right venue, in the right city. All of those variables together, just making it all make sense. But Haiti is a place that I want to perform more so than anywhere else in the world.
Okay. Now I know this is just a new album and you're going on tour, but also in your pipeline, do you think that you're going to collaborate with more Haitian artists, like Haitian based artists like Mikaben?
100%. I'm actually gonna take a deep dive and see, like which artists make sense, on which song, and but I'm gonna go in leading the charge, right, and making the songs first, and then after I can
And figure out who can fit in it. Yeah.
yeah, and maybe make some calls and see who exactly I feel like can fit on that particular song, because every song is different, has a different vibe. So
Yeah.
you know.
That's good. All right. I know you're preparing a tour and you have your album coming, but I wanted to talk a little bit about your influence on social media. How do you think that helped your career? Because we have a lot of Haitian artists right now, maybe watching you, or other local influencers in Haiti watching you, but at the same time, they see you coming the king of TikTok and doing all those, creating all those content. How do you think social media help your career and the person you become right now?
Well, I think it's helped people to connect the dots, and I still think there's still more room to grow in terms of connecting the dots, because I've sold a lot of records, and I even think that when people come to my concert, they don't realize all the songs that I have, and they connecting the songs to me is a whole other thing. So I feel like social media has helped with it, So I still think there's a long journey ahead, but it's helped a lot. of people connecting the dots. The other thing is the world stage. Having all of those followers, having people that is at a click of a button is very valuable. Whether you want to send a message out to people, whether you want to help people, whether you want to sell something. It's just a platform, and I believe everybody should have some sort of platform, whether you are someone who is into social media or not, because whether you have a business today or you're going to decide to make a business tomorrow, any business can benefit from having a social media presence.
All right. So I'm going to wrap up that interview with something that you said at the beginning, saying that this album is very personal to you. So now I'm going to ask you, you became a father recently, how fatherhood influenced your creative process, and how maybe people would feel that Jason Derulo changed a little bit in that album because of fatherhood, if there's something related to fatherhood in it.
The funny thing about parenthood, I feel like, is as soon as you have a kid, if you weren't grown up before that, a kid will force you right into to be grown up.
Yeah.
And it's changed my mindset, where I used to be selfish and thinking about myself. Now I'm thinking about an entirely different human being, and wanting him to be proud of me and wanting to set him up for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So now when I'm creating material, this is material that I want him to be able to listen to one day and be proud of and take to heart. So it's not just me making art for myself now. Now it's it's me making art for myself and my family.
Yeah, and you're setting and you're leading by example, basically.
100%.
All right, perfect. Jason, thank you, man. Once again, pour ça représenter pour pays ya, pour ça wap régler dans l'industrie musique là, parce que m'vlo comprendre, et m'certain que yo djou ça déjà. Haïti très connecté avec États-Unis et nous suivons tout ça qu'a fait dans États-Unis avec dans mode là through social media. So whenever we know there's a Haitian doing his thing and he's doing it like on a good way, being successful, being an accomplished artist, ça fait nous fiers et m'certain qu'on inspire pile monde qui peut-être rêver un jour dans même niveau avec vous et peut-être dépasser ça qu'on fait. So thank you again, brother.
No, it's my pleasure, man, and sending all my love again to everybody that is having any sorts of suffering right now. I know, things may not look great right now, but everything has a time. Even the most negative days will end at some point. So the sunshine will come. So I send all my love and my prayers to everybody.
I appreciate that. Thank you. New King coming out February 16 is
Yes, sir.
is the last album. It's a new album from Jason Derulo. Check it out with 17 features et une là aussi avec the late great Benjamin et Mikaben que nous aimons. Pas qu'attendre pour me de musique ça, pas qu'attendre pour me danser, pas qu'attendre pour me réaction moun yo par rapport à musique ça. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye bye.
Take care, man.
Take care, bye.